Here we go, playing UCLA out in California. Last week we saw a loss to Nebraska, which was really close, but had a fumble on the last possession of the game. Hopefully this is not a rain game. The last 2 or 3 have been rain games.
Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins.
The UCLA offense is crazy.
Taking on another team from the Big Ten.
They got Thomas at halfback, Robertson at wide receiver, and Emmy Lee at quarterback. They're 3 highest rated players. Their quarterback's a pocket passer though, so we are going to bring pressure and hope for the best. Hate getting the ball first.
Will get us started with the opening kickoff.
As always, we will feature Mr. Fleming.
Bounds through the end zone and it'll be a touchback.
Coach Baker didn't make a change. We are going to run with the freshman at halfback. Primarily, we've been using the two-headed monster, but we're going to try him out.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Oh, nice block. Nice block.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Martin will throw it.
Oh, my God.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So the UCLA Bruins offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always...
It's a seam wide open.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Nice.
Ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, my God.
Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself.
Get him, baby. There we go.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense shutting
the
down
pocket passes, trying to
making sure it wasn't easy
to
read.
do some things.
Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
This could be bad. We got to get pressure.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the quarterback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job.
Oh my God, get him.
Nice vision by that quarterback.
All right, we can take that.
The line to gain, needed about 3 more on that one. The Bruins will send out
That's
the
not
punt
bad.
unit.
Had him.
They'll
That
boot
should
it away
have
for
been
the
a
first
set.
time tonight. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline,
All
trying
right,
to
all
make it
right.
tough to return.
Let's try to catch him off guard with a
little bit back
screen
to start
here.
this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down.
All right,
They'll
we
throw
got
it to
him.
the back on the screen. Oh, he got loose. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down.
Oh no.
And
Oof.
this will be incomplete. A big hit
Oof.
there forces second down.
That could have been real
Well,
bad,
it
real
was a
quick.
good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Got a man. It's Smith. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Wants to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
And the Terrapins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Shakes off the defender.
Nice, baby.
Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Got it in the middle. It's Webb.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the
All right,
route
Fleming.
concept.
What we
Easy
got?
catch,
What we
easy
got?
catch.
Martin back to pass.
Got him, baby.
For the score.
Oh!
Threw that one way too far.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play.
I had him.
At least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal.
Oh
from
my
the 7.
God, I had that dude.
You don't want to have to settle for
I'm
the
sorry,
field goal
Fleming.
down
I'm
here.
sorry.
When you have a red zone weapon like this dude, use him.
Yeah, and when you get in this area and you've got that big target and that big fella that you can find and you know he's going to win, those critical 3rd down situations, you're going to find him more and more. Great connection right there.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stayed tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Got it, baby.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
Mr. Webb. All right.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by 4 over San Diego State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh, man.
Fires to the tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
And the Bruins are flying down the field. Looking to pass. It's Maleava. Got his man.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there. Safeties are going to be there. So you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Sweet cut there.
That's a nice looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little known fact. The great Jackie Robinson also played running back for UCLA, and you know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last carry.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Got him, baby.
Behind the line of
Nice.
scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
We'll trade 7 for 3.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
On the ground, it's Ray. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Martin will throw it. Quickly to the tight end. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
What's going on right now.
It's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Not what we were hoping for.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire.
Ah!
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Nice.
Rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
All right, that's one the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava.
Get him. There we go, baby.
Defense is bringing the heat, another sack.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
There we go.
Oh, they really could have used
There
that
we
catch.
go.
Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Bruins will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Webb. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Manning. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. The run from the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
He breaks a tackle. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Now from inside the red zone. They've got the screen set up. Oh, a lot of space. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Martin back to pass. Working that left side now. Touchdown!
Got him, baby. Got him, baby.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by 7 over San Diego State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Throws for the tight end.
Are you kidding?
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here.
Oh, my God.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. Got his man downfield. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
How about the hit on the tight end there? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Terrapins will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you just like...
It's a fumble on the play.
Woo!
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
My man Trey. All right.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Martin will throw it. Hauls it in. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. The Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Terrapins get enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker.
Oh my God.
No good. Still after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defender. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flores. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He'll work his way down to the 28.
really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Looking to throw on third. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
And this one is perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Smith.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
One touchdown to do it.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it
One
might be
touchdown
everybody,
should do it.
based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish.
Definitely hope not.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Martin back to pass.
Shoot! Ah!
That's the turnover they desperately needed. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. UCLA will go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game. Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a third down situation, knowing exactly where the first down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The defense has the lead, and they're playing like it right now. I mean, they are pinning their ears back in these passing situations. They're not worried at all about the run game. They're just getting up the field, and they're getting to this quarterback.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field. Unsuccessful.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Marches ahead. Touchdown, UCLA! And with that, out front here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
All right, good, because I don't think he got in there.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to power.
What was that?
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Field goals,
let's go to the
huge
studio
right
now
now.
and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Louisville may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from L&N Stadium every time. The Cards have been racking up road wins since the Lee Corso days, and they'll get another one today. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
They'll ride the hot hand. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Martin will throw it. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Still on his feet. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to it. This time there is no running room to be found if this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Maryland! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the...
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Keep everything in front of us.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking for a physical attack.
There we go.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Quickly complete. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Flores. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Stopped
I
in the
don't know what that
backfield.
was,
He's
but
gonna lose 3 yards on the play.
I would definitely take it.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save
Get
as
that,
much
get
time
that,
as possible.
get that. Oh my God.
Bring it on. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Woods. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Bruins are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yes, baby.
Just in time.
Yes,
if you're
yes,
the
yes,
defense
yes,
right
yes.
now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop. After that last incompletion setting up 4th down, do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
A 5-point game here, getting very late in the offense. Will stay on the field on 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. To have any chance to pull this game out, they have to convert on 4th down here late in the 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And they spike it to stop the clock. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw and not much time to work with.
Oh my God.
And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
What a great job by the quarterback. He had to be pinpoint accurate on that touchdown pass, giving his offense the lead here with just seconds to go in the game.
Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. A little release to the back. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Uncorks one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, UCLA. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win the game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay.
No, it was
Let's
never
worry
a
about winning a
possibility
game.
for us, but
Let's
oh
go
my
back,
God,
let's
this
watch
one
the film.
just
Let's get back to
ridiculous.
being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That will put the wrap